Good morning. Another day, another night, slept like shit. Skipped the pipe, went right to cigarettes this morning. Need the neck hit to get my ass going. I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of the knives. Some of my prized possession knives and some knives that I actually utilize when I'm doing leather work. I had a couple comments that there's some people that like to collect knives or they're a knife person too, so I thought that was kind of cool and I thought I would share it. So the other day I talked to you about a pocket knife that I always carry by Essay, the Zancudo. It's a great blade. One that I had custom made for me by a man with the name of Rudy Trine. Great knife maker. Forged this piece for me with a custom handle. This says USMC. This is a great blade. It's heavy. Feels fantastic in my paws. He's a good knife maker. This is one of my prized possessions. Another one by a fantastic knife maker. His name is Greg Marshall. There's this piece here. Fantastic knife. Those that work a lot of cattle in the livestock business know that these are basically preferred or referred to as castration blades. Razor sharp. Love his blades that he produces. I've been through a lot of utility knives over the years, cutting into leather hides, and very few have stood up and lasted well. But this particular model from Milwaukee is fantastic. I've used it since it's debuted. Great knife. I use this often for final detail work. Your standard everyday issue X-Acto blade. Go through quite a few of those when it comes into finer inlay work, filigree, stitch cutting and the like. I like it. It's the purpose. The other three knives you may not be familiar with because they're predominantly for leather, but they're cool to show nonetheless, and I'll share those with you now. One of which is by Al Stolman, and this is a finishing knife for leather to help you with your edging. This is a great blade. Keep it sharp, and it really helps with the edges. For your longer cuts, I've tried and tested Osborne Blade. Osborne, they produce some amazing tools in the leatherworking industry. They're fantastic tools. And this one is called the head knife. These help you can cut in really tight angles or really long lines without a guide and get pretty straight. It's a great tool. Not a lot of people that are in leatherwork actually use these because there's a degree of technique. It takes a little bit of skill to use one of these accurately. And the last blade I figure I'd share with you. Very cool looking. It's called the Hatchet, made in France. And this is very similar to the head knife, but it's got a little different profile. And your cutting angles could be more extreme with this one. But either way, it's a great looking blade, and this handles well, and I use those a lot. I figured I'd just share a video with you of some of the tools that I use for leatherwork, some of my favorite everyday carries, as well as some of the nicer pieces that have been made for me. That's just about it for as far as blades. Take care, guys. Have a nice day.